What's up, ladies and gents? xcalizorz here, bringing you some Black Ops 2 kill confirm gameplay on Plaza. I will be using the PDW-57, the laser sight suppressed, with Ghost, Toughness, Dexterity, and Attack Mask. Very powerful setup, but unfortunately I will not be getting any creativity points for this particular loadout. It's probably a lot of the, most of the population in this game is probably going to be running loadouts very similar to my own. SMGs, very powerful in this game. Stealth, very popular as well. And some people will argue that SMGs are overpowered in this game, and I don't think that's the case. I admit they are very powerful, that much is true, but when I think overpowered gun, doesn't even have to be SMG, I think MP40 dual mag from World at War, and I don't think any gun, at least as far as I can tell, no, the game's only been out 2 weeks, so things could change a month from now, so only time will tell. But as far as I can tell, I don't think any gun is deserving of that company. And I think what is leading to the dominance, or at least the popularity of SMGs in this game, is how small these maps are. I would go as far as to say that the maps in this game are as small as they have ever been out of any Call of Duty game I've ever played. And I think out of all the maps that are in this game, I don't even know how many there are. Shows how much I pay attention, huh? But let's just say a dozen and change. I think that'd be, a good estimate. But anyway, out of all the maps, there are only two I would look at and say I would prefer an assault rifle on this map, and that would be Turbine and Carrier. But everything else, I would prefer to use an SMG by far. And even if I wanted to use an assault rifle, I would have to try and make the assault rifle loadout as close as possible to an SMG. So pretty much your fastest firing assault rifles with laser sights. My personal preferences would be like the MTAR or the Type 25. I don't think I'd use any slow firing assault rifle like the SCAR or the FAL Select Fire on this map. I mean, not unless I was trying to be creative, but at this point in time, no. Maybe once I get a little bit better at this game, things will, I'll be a little bit more daring. But this game has been very rough for me. So I think it's been rough for a lot of people. It's definitely playing the, as far as stats are concerned, the kill-death ratio is definitely as low as it's been in a very long time. Probably the lowest out of all. Actually, it's the lowest out of all the Call of Duties I've played so far. But maybe with time it'll improve. Maybe not. Maybe it's that blasted skill-based matchmaking with lag compensation. Who knows? Who knows? But still learning, still improving, and I don't know. Only time will tell. Don't want to hop into a game and have it be easy right off the bat, right? You gotta enjoy a challenge every now and then, huh? But anyway, as I was saying, I think the SMG dominance has a lot to do with the map design. And I think, like, by comparison, let's take Black Ops 1 maps, for instance. I think there's a lot more variety, and this is just personal preference. Obviously, I'm not speaking for everyone, but I think, for like a map like Array, for instance, you're a lot more likely to see assault rifles and sniper rifles on that map. Same could be said for, a map like Vila. Whereas maps like Summit, very shotgun and SMG oriented. Grid actually plays to all the different styles. You can snipe, you can use assault rifles, you can SMG shotgun and work very well on that map no matter what you choose. But this game, I feel you're a lot more. It's definitely a lot more pigeonholed into picking certain classes or certain weapon classes, rather. Excuse me. Although your mileage may vary. I'm just speaking for myself, but I think for the most part, someone will look at a map like Slums. Most people are probably going to be using the Remington or whatever SMG is their favorite, rather than a SCAR or an what's that semi-auto SMC, I think it is, the one that the semi-auto that's not the FAL. Not very likely to see a gun like that on Slums. So it's pretty much the point I'm getting at. So maybe time will tell. We'll see what kind of DLC maps Treyarch has in store for us. Maybe have a little bit more variety. Who knows? Anyway, moving on. And I think that one of the reasons why this game has been so tough for me is it's sort of like the way the spawns work, and how it seems like it's sort of taking a book out of, or a page out of Halo, whereas and what I mean by that is it seems more beneficial to travel with teammates. You know, Halo, if you're lone wolfing it up, you're already at a disadvantage, because if you come across two people, it's not very likely you'll be walking out of that situation. I mean, unless you you plan specifically for it. But you know, game like Halo, it's very beneficial to travel with teammates. And in this game, it's almost starting to seem like it's that way as well, because I've noticed, like, if you play with any sort of aggression, the time, like, you can kill one guy, and their teammates will see that, you know, someone died, and then you'll just get swarmed by another person, two, sometimes three, or if not their whole team, and it happens very often. And that's why stealth setups are so popular in this game. And I think, me, myself, personally, if I roll without a suppressor, it is a damn near nightmare for me. It is bad. It's people, I think they're finally learning what the red dots are on their mini-maps. Or maybe it's the skill-based matchmaking kicking in, so we're not playing with people as terrible as we'd like. So, could also be a key factor. That's probably another reason why assault rifles aren't exactly so popular, is because it does take quite a few games to unlock that suppressor. I think you have to get the weapon level up to maybe, I think 11 or 12, something like that. Whereas SMGs, it only takes like 2 or 3 games to get it to level 4, level 5. It doesn't take too long to get a suppressor. And, you know, Ghost, nothing really needs to be said about it. UAV is very spammy in this game. You know, a lot of people run it. It's easy to get, especially in a game mode like Kill Confirm, where kills and objective points are worth 100 each. And so it's not exactly too hard to get a UAV. And it's like, if unlocking Ghost, finally getting to level 55, made my life so much easier. Before I unlocked Ghost, I spent so much time each game shooting down UAVs. It was a damn nightmare. A damn nightmare. Shooting down 5 to 9 UAVs a game. That takes up a lot of time, but you know, Ghost makes things a lot easier. And I guess I should take this time to, I guess, make a like a public service announcement. The Black Hat equipment is pretty damn awesome. Pretty damn awesome. I love it. It'll let you take a secondary, and you still have something for anti-air purposes. Secondaries in this game are very powerful. The automatic pistols, very Cap 40, I think it's called, is very popular with snipers, especially the B23R, or is it the B32R? I don't know. Very awesome secondary as well. And especially if you plan on using the VSATs, this game's version of the Blackbird, just different name, same exact thing. The worst thing that can happen to you is your VSAT getting counter UAV'd, and you definitely want to have a something to get rid of that, because I wouldn't rely on teammates to get the job done for you. You know, as I always say, if you want something done right, you do it yourself, and that much is very true. And granted, stuns and concussions and flashbangs and shock grenades are all very powerful. It's just it would be nice to, or it would be wise to carry some sort of anti-air countermeasures, because UAVs, pain in the ass, especially if you don't have Ghost. You're going to be wanting to shoot down those UAVs, and unless you don't care, then don't follow my advice. You're lost. So, anyways, the power of the VSATs. They didn't really stand much of a chance. I was able to chain it over and over and over again. They could not stop me. This game is very momentum-based. It's very hard to kill someone who has a VSAT in the air and he knows how to guys pre-fire. So, and like I said, you know, you want to keep that VSAT. It helps your team out, you and your team out so much. And when it gets counter UAV'd, oh man, it's brutal. So, carry that Black Hat, carry that Stinger launcher. Make sure you keep those counter UAVs out of the air. So, 49-2, 44 kill streak. Got my nuclear tag that game, or banner, whatever you want to call it. So, 49-2, 49 confirms, 9 denies. Not too shabby at all, if I do say so myself. So, anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And as always, peace soup.